How you? Okay, so I gotta say, those eyebrows are serious. Tell me about these eyebrows.
Oh, what
Do
can
you
I tell
do
you?
that or do they grow like that?
No, they grow like that.
So you don't just perfectly like do this in the
No,
morning?
no, no, no. You know, I used to like cut them, but then my eyebrows are like too short, and then I look funny when they cut them short, and then they go up by itself, and when I get drunk, they go more up,
Oh my god.
and then I'm red and I look like a devil.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That sounds like fun. Y'all can have a seat.
Hey Stormy, you were terrific as welcome, huh?
Thank you.
I think your speech was one of the two best that I liked. I liked yours and TD Jake's. I don't know which one was better. I think yours was better. You had so much energy there.
Oh my god. You know.
We loved it.
Thank you. You know, my goal, and this is interesting. You know, that's my second. Well, that's my first largest room I ever spoken to, outside of network marketing. Like I'm known for the network marketing industry, so I made lots of money in network marketing, travel the world. But outside of network marketing, people really don't know who I am. And so one of the things that used to intimidate me is that I used to think that my message was a black message. Yeah, that makes sense?
Yeah.
So I didn't think that nobody could relate to me who was African American.
Yeah.
And so I spoke at like 10X Ladies, and I was like, oh wow. After the event, it was the same thing pretty much. Everybody was like, turn their music down.
I already told her.
Everybody was like, you were the best. And people who I never would have thought would have been moved by me, like Asian, Norwegian, I'm accustomed to speaking to Latinos, and like that's my audience. I thought.
Yeah.
Until like the white men and then all of these people, I'm like, wow, my message moved them too.
Wow.
And so when Grant invited me to GrowthCon, this is a true story, right? I thought I was just being interviewed. I found out the night before that I was the keynote speaker.
No,
but
that was totally rehearsed.
No. So this is real. Let me tell you
Because
something.
I saw it came from the heart,
Listen.
but it was so perfect that
The night before, I found out I was a keynote speaker, and I got a little uncomfortable. But I said to myself 4 years ago at that same hotel, I went to a Grant real estate event, and I was in the back of the room, and I felt like I didn't belong there. But I love. Don't feel bad. Everybody says that. Don't feel like you're just a weakling or something. You got to probably open hers too. And so anyway, I said I was going to speak on Grant's stage, and you know what it was for me? I felt like there's a whole audience that Grant has not yet captured, because what I've learned even in my career, it doesn't matter how much you want to connect with the audience or how much you want to help everybody. A black person or a white person or Asian person has to deliver the message for their audience to make the connection. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So Grant has a black energy type to me. I tell you that.
Yeah.
He has, to me, he doesn't act like your average white guy.
No.
Even though he could connect with me, black people need to see a black person in the room. You know? When you come to like one of my events, if you're the only white person in the room, I think I talk to everybody now, but you would feel uncomfortable if you're the only white person in the room. I hear this all the time.
Yeah.
So long story short, my goal was to be real black that day. I wanted people to understand a black person, preferably, of course, a black woman. And I also wanted to know, okay, I'm confused. Okay?
Yeah. So my dad was born in Mexico from a German father and a Mexican mother. And my mother was born in Germany from a German mother and a Mexican-German father. So I'm half.
How was that?
And I was raised bilingual, German and Spanish
Wow.
in Mexico, and then I studied shipping business in Germany.
How powerful is that?
It is. It has helped me a lot because
Okay.
I'm trilingual,
Wow.
and that helps me a lot in my business and in my personal relationships.
What is your business?
I do transportation of cargo per air, ocean, and land worldwide.
Any cargo.
Any cargo. I can transport from a pallet of like avocados to a big yacht or a big oil rig or containers, air freight, everything.
So Mello, me.
How you doing?
Hey.
How are you?
How are you, Mello?
So we're not married yet. So but
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Oh, your husband?
not yet.
Oh, okay.
Soon to be.
To be.
Not yet.
When?
Were you two guys were.
Say it again. Ask him again.
When? Tell us when.
Next year.
So that
Same
big
thing.
so that big ring that she had on the stage.
Oh,
you
no.
gave it to him?
No.
To her?
No. She gifted that to herself.
I married that ring cost me $750,000.
Wow.
It was beautiful. We could all see it like woo.
That was my goal. I was hoping. I bought that ring about 2 years ago. I said I was marrying myself, and I said whoever comes into my life, they have to be able to beat this. And it wasn't about money. It was about, to me, if you don't have it now, let's work towards being able to do this. So it was just, to me, the challenge. And I didn't want to be the woman that said, I'm waiting for a man to give me what I want. I wanted it then, and it's actually a wedding ring. So I married myself.
Wow,
That's good.
that's
I
a
love
beautiful
it. I
story.
love it. I
True
love
story.
it.
True story. Yep. Thank you.
I love it.
So finish telling me. Your business is blowing up right now since COVID.
Yes. We are actually our big businesses in Mexico. We have 11 offices in Mexico and about 120 people, 120 employees. And then we have an office in Houston. And I've been working with Carbon Ventures, with Tax 360, and all the essentials, people's financial and marketing essentials.
So you're Brandon and Natalie and.
Yeah, I did the platforming, and I saw you guys at John Maxwell's thing.
Oh, in
That's why you
Arizona.
look familiar
Yeah,
You
to
were
me.
there.
You were very
In the front.
on the very
Yeah,
front, and I
yeah.
was like in the back.
In the back.
Yeah,
To the
but
right.
yeah.
You look
Yeah.
familiar to me. That's where I saw you from.
Yeah.
That's where I saw you. So and you have a. Tell me.
Yes, I have a hair loss product. It's
I met her too late, of course, right?
it's my mom's recipe. She invented it. Like she
so
was
it's
all
really
into,
natural home.
yes, homemade. Yeah, she was all into plants and yoga and natural stuff, and she created this formula, and it became a business itself because you apply this to your hair. It's all natural, and you stop losing hair and start growing what you have been losing.
So it works on all hair types.
All hair types, and girls, grandmas, breastfeeding moms, like everybody can use it because it's all natural, no toxic products. I have a lot of clients with chemotherapy and like all kinds. Yeah. You knew, because I like these kind of colors. I never use like too flashy or red.
It looks good. Take a picture with her in the box. From Africa. Handmade from Africa. Yeah, this is all handmade from Africa. Like, I'm big on honoring my ancestors. So I would never forget them. So they made this all handmade. It's beautiful. This is where we have lunch.
So I show you that, and then and then she gave me more. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, let me get some Nutriverse. This is a liquid vitamin. Yeah.
I just had one. It's good.
It gives you it's a good pick me up.
It is good.
Good pick me up. Awaken your youthful feminine energy.
Oh.
Look at her look good with the blossom on her lip.
Yeah, it's nice. It's pretty. Yes.
We did a video and everything. We're not playing around.
Yeah, and I see Natalie promoting those all the time.
So let me tell you, Natalie, I met Natalie 7 years ago on Instagram. She used to be a bottle service girl in the club. She graduated from Howard, but she would be the girl in the club that was bring you bottles, you know?
Yeah.
And she reached out to me and she was like, I'm just tired of what I'm doing. And I don't know if what you're doing is real, but can I come over your house? I want to, She flew in and I let her come to my house.
In Miami.
Natalie joined me 7 years ago. For the first 4 years, she was very hard-headed and defensive. So for the first 4 years, she made $250,000. For the first 4 years, combined.
In commissions of
Selling this stuff, detox teas, energy supplements. This would be good for you too. This would be good for you too. And then the last 2 years, she became my most humble student, and she's the #1 income earner in my organization. She did about $7.3 million in the last 2 years with me.
Yo, wow.
Her biggest week was $155,000 for the week.
Wow. Of sales?
No,
Profit?
earned income, profit. Yeah, we don't talk about sales over here. And profit. So she sold, hundreds of thousands of dollars, but her biggest week was $155,000. Her biggest month was like $600,000. But my #1 income earner is a young lady named Ana Cantera. That's how come I know un poquito español.
Okay.
Like I'm going to Paraguay at the end of this month. So that's why send me maybe 10 kits
I will.
so I could give to her. I want to let people try.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's Anna is 33.
Okay.
She's 4'9".
Uruguayan, in Uruguay.
She lives in Dominican Republic.
Dominican.
But
Okay.
we're going to an event with 5,000 people in Paraguay. I just left Dominican Republic. She had a big convention. She probably had 3,000 people there. No, like 2,000 people there. But she's number one in Latin America. Her biggest week was 215,000 for the week in earned income. And her team is Latin. So can you imagine? She lives in Casa de Campo.
Yeah, beautiful.
Paid in full, 33 years old. So
Wow.
I'm big. I have passion for economically empowering.
Of course.
I don't like broke women.
You don't like what?
Broke women.
Broke, of course. Me neither.
I see.
That's why.
Exactly.
I'm 55. She's 42. She needs to take care of me in a few
42,
years. You know.
42.
She
Wow.
will need to take care of me
Exactly,
in a
that's
few years.
true.
You know, when I'm in a wheelchair, who's
Yes.
gonna pay the bills?
That's true. No, that's true. I love it. That's you know, we laugh and joke, but it's the truth.
It
Two
is
people
true.
should both, two
Yes.
hustlers together, two go-getters, two ambitious people. You know, we work together. That's how it's supposed to be. Nobody should be the one taking care of the next.
Exactly.
The woman take care of the man,
It
the
should
man
be
take
like-
care of the woman.
Like
totally
Grant
agree.
and Elena,
I
that
love
they
it.
both are like working their asses off and 24/7 and doing their stuff, and Elena doing tanks.
Elena doesn't have to. Elena doesn't have to. She
No.
can stay home and be.
Oh yeah.
That's how we got connected, you know. When I went to GrowthCon last year,
Yeah.
and she launched her 10X Ladies, I saw her eyes that she wanted to come from underneath, like being under Grant. And when she launched her $25,000 mastermind,
Yeah.
I went because I knew that she needed to have somebody to believe. So I went, I invested my $25,000, and I bought 5 of my friends. They all paid $25,000. Because number one, I know what it feels like to be a single mom and to be starting off and don't really believe.
Yeah.
And that's how we got really close from that time on. I saw her in the hallway. Brielle introduced me to her.
Okay.
And I was like, I know what you're doing, and I don't care what you're teaching. I'm just gonna come. I'm gonna pay. So I paid $25,000, and I bought 5 of my friends. And from then on, she and I are like this. I love her. She's amazing.
Yeah,
And
she
she works very hard. She could sit back and just be a wife. She's focused on elevating too. And I love her mentality is Grant may not be able to get the business partner, but she could get the business partner and bring them to Grant. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She opens the door and then Grant closes.
I wouldn't have probably been this close to Grant if it wasn't for Elena. Cause she brings a nice softer Grant to the world. It's like if you have her, you have to be special. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love what you're saying. I think more Latino men are different, but I think that's because you're Mexican and German. Because most Spanish men, they don't want their women to do nothing.
Exactly. That's totally true.
That's why I was confused at first, and that's why I need to ask. Cause me personally, I need to understand what is the ambition behind what you're doing. One of the first questions I asked Grant and Elena separately, they didn't know, why are you so passionate about black people? Straight like that. And Grant was talking, and I'm like, I know, like really, really, really. And he started crying. And that's when we made a connection. He told me the story of him growing up.
Yeah.
What he couldn't do. And then Elena, because they just was like, before I made the $5 million investment, so it wasn't about the money.
Okay, it's not that you.
No,
okay.
it wasn't like they were trying to play around with me. I needed to know. Because I was scared at first. $5 million, that's a lot of money.
Oh,
I could do a whole lot of things,
I know.
And then I asked Elena, like, why? Like, why you want to be my friend, And she told me her story about her friend. She started crying. They both have stories, childhood stories of their black friends.
Okay.
That something happened to, and they couldn't do nothing about it.
Oh.
And I just, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I like to know the story behind the story,
Yeah.
That helps me to make a connection. Like when you tell me your goal, like tell me what is your goal? Like what is your, realistically, like, and maybe we need to go in our own little secret corner. Yeah.
My number?
Close that door.
Oh,
Close that
no.
door.
But I want to be financially independent. I will never ever want to be in the street again with the responsibility of 5 kids.
And tell me the age of your kids.
Set of triplets of 16, and then 8-year-old.
You
And
had 3 kids at one time?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I lost one. They were 4.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? Do they want in your family?
No, ex-husband said, okay, he didn't want any kids. And he said, okay, only one. And boom, they were 4. That's when he started hating me probably. I was married for 19 years. I was the best housewife, the best mom. These triplets were extremely premature, extremely. So.
Who's that?
Claudine.
Good. Do me a favor. Give me my lip gloss off my dresser. My desk. That I'm used to working at home-based business. Look, my dresser. We're for the Claudine. Wow.
Yeah.
So you was literally in the streets, homeless, like nowhere to go.
No. I went to the church and I had to take my kids, and we were picking up food from a place that we weren't supposed to grab food. I went to the food bank a couple of months.
How long ago was this?
3 years ago.
So it feels like yesterday.
Yeah.
It doesn't. 3 years may sound like a long time, but it feels
Yes.
like yesterday to you.
So
So the triplet 16. Tell me the other.
8-year-old Bruno, it's a boy, and a 6-year-old.
You have little kids.
Yes, and they all work. One of the triplets it's autistic, so he also works because we know the value of food. We know the value of a dollar or a drink. Or they used to remove the bulbs from the fan because, Mom, we need to save from electricity.
That's good. Don't let them stop.
Yeah.
Let them. Me personally, I would say let them keep that.
Yes. So
Thank
when
you.
we work, they tell to each other, this means money. Let's do it with care. Let's work. And they don't complain that they have to work at 9 p.m. after homework, after school, or whatever.
Because they know the price.
Yes, they know the price. Yeah.
So realistically, what do you want to do per month or per day?
Per month.
Yeah, per month.
Okay. Right now, I get probably $4,000 a month. I would love to get dreaming.
Give me realistic first.
Okay.
Like realistic, so you don't have to depend on his name Rudolph. right?
Rudolph. Yes.
Realistically, you go in, you're a powerful woman. You don't need his money. Realistically, what is that first? Like light bill, water bill, phone bill, cell phone, car note, grocery. What is that for you?
I would love to get $10,000 a month.
Okay. Okay. So dreaming.
Dreaming? Oh my God. How about
Middle dream, not big dream. Give me middle dream.
okay? How about 30,000?
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So
Is that too low?
no. Where's your phone? Go to the calculator for me real quick.
I want to take my kids on a vacation and sit with the 5 kids in the beach and just see them play.
So what does it cost for you to manufacture each product right now?
Super low. That's why I'm afraid to give my products like higher.
Okay, I understand. I get it. So I get it when you say super low. So let's say
probably-
so both together is $60 right now. $50 for both. $50 for both products.
Yeah.
I got it.
My price for manufacture, it could be for the set of 2, $350.
So listen, do you realize if you move 1,000 products, that's $30,000.
I can do that.
You can.
Yeah.
That's not a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a lot at all.
It's not low.
No,
You're right.
it's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a lot at all. And I understand not wanting to give away your formula, especially now. You know, when you make millions, maybe later on. But being that, I think you should also, and I don't have to tell you this, but I think if I could go back and do it all over again, I would have taught my kids more how to appreciate work. You understand?
Yeah.
I wish and I'm almost getting emotional. Like if I could go back and do it again, I want my kids to appreciate what work means and why I have to work. Like, my kids don't know what it feels like to struggle. I struggle, but I never let them feel it. They never knew that I was pawning stuff and I was selling stuff. They didn't know what I was doing because I kept it from them. They didn't know Christmas time I pawned this or I bought something for $5 and they didn't know. Even when I became an adult, I always found a way. They never knew. If I could do it all over again, I wish they would have known because I don't think they appreciate why I work so hard. I work so hard now and I make 7 figures a month. But it was just 8 years ago when I was broke. So for me, 8 years ago, if 3 years, I know 8 years ago feels like yesterday. So 3 years ago really feels like 30 minutes ago for you. So I get it. That was just the other day. I could tell you right now, your kids experiencing that, and you probably feel guilty sometimes, that was the best thing you could have ever did to them and for them. Don't ever feel guilty for it because that was a gift. They would never forget it. And if they want to take the bub out, when you making $30,000 a month, $1 million a month, let them keep appreciating the value of $1. I would tell you that. I like you. I like your story. I do. When you were, when I spoke to Brielle and I know you were coming, I thought that you guys were some rich people that just wanted somebody to represent the brand. That's what I thought. I didn't know it was a real story. I thought y'all would, that's why I'm like, why do you care? Your husband is rich. But I get it. I didn't know. That is why I fall in love with people's goals. When you tell me your goal, I believe you. And now my passion is, I'm okay financially. What I make happen for you, gotta make happen for me. I could take a vacation with my kids are grown. They're 21 and they're 25. They're so grown, we don't even hardly talk that much. They're so grown. But I have an 8-year-old that he goes to school and he tells people how he have a housekeeper, a chef, a driver. He have big cars. He doesn't even know. But you just taught me a valuable lesson. Like, I want my son to come up here and start working, and I'm not going to tell him yes when he asks me for stuff. I want him to know what the value of $1 is. So I just want to tell you, thank you. Thank you. And I'm looking for, I want to get your product. I want to send me like 10 kits.
Well, yeah, sure.
Because I want some people to try it. I want to literally take a measuring tape, like Sticks is with me. I want to document it. My hair is like right here, but it needs to grow. I don't want to wear wigs and weaves like this is braids, but most black girls, they want to wear wigs and weaves. I ain't want to be no makeup, lip gloss, my own hair.
Natural.
Yeah, ponytails, braids, and I want to show women that they can embrace their natural, youthful, feminine energy.
Yes.
And I have no hair care product. And I never thought about it really, because I just so I'm grateful that we met, and I want to give you my phone number too, so you can talk to me, and like I could tell what I could do to help you. Like I could see your little insecurities. I could tell, and I like that he's like that. That's good. He wants to be like real powerful men. They get turned on by the woman being powerful. And let me not say real powerful men, certain type of man. It's just a certain type of man. For you guys to have a successful marriage, he needs to respect you and see you win.
Yes.
That's his type of personality. If you just waiting around and you make a little 3,000, 4,000, you're gonna be like, after a while it's gonna be like, when he see you moving and winning, and he will do more and more and more. He already believes in you. For him to he came to the creme de la creme. We came to the top of the barrel, okay? And he's willing to make the investment and everything because he wants to give you the head start. That's a big deal.
You know what? Everything that he has put me stop.
I can tell. But listen, you're gonna take my phone number and send me the product. Like, he's almost mad that you didn't bring it. Like that right there. Why you didn't bring it? Because he, so make sure you mail it to me. Overnight. Get it to me. I'm going to, don't mail it overnight. Don't waste the money. I'm going out of town tomorrow, so I won't get it.
Okay.
By the time I come back, I get here on Monday. I want to start Monday. I want to literally start with the hair, like everything. I want to like, here's my hair care line product that I believe in. Here's my skincare. Here's my lip gloss. I drink a detox tea every night. Like, here's how you fall in love with yourself by taking care of yourself, self-care. Okay, so don't overnight it, because I'm leaving tomorrow. That's gonna be a waste of money. So just send it regular mail. I'll get it Monday. I'll be here Monday.
Okay.
All right.
Good. Okay.
Let's take a picture. I mean, like that chart I showed you, we've been averaging the same 1.5, 1.6 at Awakenings for the whole 5-6 years.
Yes.
Now it is time to do something different. And I do agree that they need to be on meditation. Not only that, Wake Up and Win is at 9 o'clock on Mondays. A part of the culture that they're accustomed to, if they miss Wake Up and Win and they miss meditation, their energy is going to be low.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So what we could do, I think that'd be great, is if we could tap in at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
And that's going to be even good for me,
Good.
because I need to create a new discipline with getting up working out earlier.
So now
yeah,
we have
10 o'clock.
we're developing a structure.
Yeah.
I'm
10
fine with that.
My
But it
day
needs
starts
to
at 5 anyway.
but it needs to be a structure for everyone.
10 a.m.
Okay, so 10 a.m. Now, I have a question on the meditation. Is it a requirement to be on it?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
It's
It's
a
a
requirement.
requirement
Hold
for
on,
all
hold
of
on,
us.
hold on. From the boss, is it a requirement to be on it? Because here's why. When Grant does a webinar, and it's a webinar to get attention, and he's doing something, I have to be on that webinar looking for leads. I'm not there, I'm taking notes, but I'm looking for leads. My post, does everybody understand when I say my post, what that means, or my hat? If I'm wearing a policeman's hat, my job is to be a policeman. If I'm wearing a fireman's hat, my job is to be a fireman. I'm not gonna go pull somebody over when my job is to put the fire out. What's your post? What's your hat when you are here?
So here's the funny thing. One of the reasons why she makes all the money too, she is on, her post is to be on meditation looking for leads. And she
Yes.
does. And if people don't see her,
Something's wrong.
yep, and they're looking for every live that I'm on, she's on it. And I'm saying her name, I'm talking about her. Like, no disrespect to y'all. They don't really get, she's starting to get it.
Okay?
They don't really get that. They don't really get being on the lives, how I'm saying your name, it's giving you power, it's giving people, they're respecting you because I'm like, what's up, Sheila? I see you. I'm commenting back. And she's looking and fishing in my lives for people that's like, I want to come to this, I want to do that. And she's,
Okay.
whatever I say, she's like echoing it, and she's the one that put the caption. Y'all got to get better at that too. And I can pin their caption. So now when I say something, y'all go to this website. It's hard to type and talk.
Yeah.
So if I say that,
You need somebody
Jay
on there.
does that. Yeah, so
How many people are you usually on your lives?
it depends. At least
Average.
at least 500.
Okay, so
It's more than that.
Right.
You don't be paying attention.
This morning it was
Oh,
like
it's-
900.
Yeah, that's on
Oh,
on
wow.
Wake Up and Win. It can be 25 to 4,000 people on any given night. She was up at 1 o'clock one night, and I was up, and it was 1,000 people up. You asked me, he's like, "What you doing up?" I said, "What you doing up?" And and by the way, 4 people contact me. I contact them after that, and I end up getting 2 sales. One was a diamond, and one was a platinum.
so how many
At that
salespeople
time.
do we have here total?
But we have different sales.
So she's
Sales.
So again,
We're about to get into
yeah,
it. Okay.
like she is all in. Like
All
she
in?
is all in. Like
I got it.
I'm gonna kill you if you mess with my money.
How many salespeople do you have?
She working on it. She getting there, but like she is the diehard girl.
I understand that. How many people have a title of salesperson?
Sales,
Sales.
1,000% sales.
I got it.
Sales
Sales
and customer service.
and customer service.
Sales and customer
Sales.
service.
So 3
So 3.
3 people. That means that today on that call, that's 300 people each for them to be handling if there was 900 people on the call. There's no way they could do that. There's no way one person could do that.
We need more salespeople.
Yeah, but the salespeople you have now, it's time to assign them your first assignment at what time's meditation?
8.
8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, you're on there and your job is to get leads. Find people. She cannot do the job by herself. 900 people. I couldn't do it. No one can do that. There's not enough bandwidth. Yes, you need more salespeople, but the salespeople you have right now, your day starts at 8 and you're on the meditation. And then how long's meditation? I know it
It's
depends.
like 40 minutes.
45 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then what happens after that?
She
Then you work out. Then you work out from 8:30.
It's kind of like 2 hours.
A 2 hour. You work out for 2 hours or
Yeah.
meditation?
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
She worked out for 2 hours.
Okay, good. You guys don't need to. You need to work out before that.
That's why I gotta change my schedule. Yeah, I work out from like 9:30 to like.
You want me to wake you up when I get up?
No, hell no. 5 o'clock.
Now Grant works out at that time too.
At
But
5 o'clock.
he's not doing the 5 o'clock anymore. He's doing the 9:30. He shows up at the office at 11, but he gets to do that. I don't.
Exactly.
It's not. Doesn't say Dave Robards on the.
That's true. Now that's true. They need to do their 30-minute workout and be gone. They should really work out at 6, 7 in the morning. Like so.
Yeah.
I would say this. This morning I woke up and it hit me. There's certain things that they don't understand, and one thing about me, and I'm getting better at this. I don't mandate nothing. If you don't want to get on certain things and get no sales, that's your business. If you just want to collect a little base pay, now I'm happy that you're here because that's why I got you here. I want them to understand, like the Grant culture.
Okay. So you want me to just tell you guys what I do every day?
Yeah, but and I also want you to tell them how, like, if you're not selling, you gotta go.
Yeah. It's not even that. It's an ethical situation. Now somebody told me about we tell time different. Is that right? Like white people tell time? You said they're early. Again, how weird is that?
Yeah.
We walked in with, I got a story to tell you real quick.
God.
Okay.
How y'all met?
How we all, remember when at the end of Badass, and we looked at each other's phones and we're like, we've been texting since September of 2018.
Yes.
Okay. On my way over here, I'm talking with Kelvin. He goes, I sold Stormy her very first ticket. You did? I thought it was Verdell. No, it was me. She showed up at a boot camp and she said, where's all the black people? And I was like, that was Stormy. She was wearing all orange, a big orange hat. And I remember that because I was sitting right behind you when you stood up.
Oh, that event in the Diplomat Hotel.
Yes.
You was bigger.
Yes.
Like
I'm down like 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Thank
that
you.
was you.
And then me and Steve went on stage for 90 minutes and handled objections. But I think So she got up and anybody have any questions? And she's like, how come there's not more black people here? I'm like mad about it. And then Grant, they had not met. This is our first introduction and Grant was not on stage. He was at the AV table. And he said, yeah, why aren't they here? Why didn't you bring them? And then he goes, how many Dominican people here? And the Dominican people go, yay! And then, how many Colombian people here? Yeah! How many Chinese people here? Yeah! One person. How many black people? And there was 3 black people in the audience. And he said, it's your responsibility. You heard about this. Why didn't you bring them? The Dominicans brought the Dominicans, the Colombians brought the Colombians, and the white people brought the white people. Yes.
That's the event that I said I will be speaking on Grant State. That was 4 years ago.
Yes,
wow.
That's when we met.
Oh my God, that's why I got your phone number.
Yes, because I went up to you right after that, and you left all mad.
Wow.
Because Grant did not let you go there. I remember that.
I remember that. That's how I got your phone number.
That's right. That's where we met. And I never forgot. I didn't know it was you until today.
I was big and I had bald.
Yeah, I was like, that was not her. So that was a bigger woman.
And I had short blonde hair.
Yeah, and you had a full orange suit on.
Yep, I sure did.
And you sat in the back on the left.
I sure did.
Why'd you do that?
Because I didn't feel like I belonged in that room. Wow.
Yeah, you belonged on stage.
Yeah, that's why I was on there. That's why I put more black people.
Yes.
He was let you tell Grant that he did do that. He was like, why you didn't bring the black people?
Yeah. He goes, I need them.
He sure did. That's a good story. Wow. I forgot about that.
Me too. And Kelvin reminded me today.
Wow. So why Kelvin didn't follow up with me, keep me as his customer?
I know. I said, well, I thought he was scared of me.
Wow.
He was scared. He said, I never had somebody be so like aggressive with me on the phone. I was like, yeah, she's aggressive.
Oh my God.
You just gotta get her what she needs.
Do you remember that was at the Diplomat Hotel?
Yes.
That's the event I talked about. I just didn't remember all those details.
Yeah.
I did have an orange. And do you remember I came to the office 2 days later?
I did not know that.
And they kind of walked me out
yeah, you're not security cleared yet.
Yeah, for a while.
And then Verdell knew who you were, and she kept following up with you, and there was a big disconnect between 2018 and 2020.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like, okay, I'm going to show up and I'm going to bring the black people. And you showed up with all the rich girls, and you sat in the front row.
Yeah.
and then you went to the party with Grant,
Yep.
and then you made it happen. You said, "Hey, how do we do something together?"
I went to the party and Brielle walked me up to Grant. And I knew what to say real quick, and I got his attention. That's how it started.
Wow.
And now we're here.
And now we're
And
here.
now you live next door,
That's crazy.
and I'm in your classroom, in your boot camp.
Dang, I did do that.
Yeah,
I forgot. I said, how come I was mad? Like,
she
why
was
black people-
pissed.
I like his answer though, why you didn't bring him.
He did. He said,
He
why
put the
you-
responsibility back on you.
He did.
Yeah, I like that.
Why'd you show up alone?
And I made up in my mind that I was gonna be the one to bring all the black people.
Wow.
The 4 years. This is 4 years ago. I was making like $50,000 a week, and it was 3 black people. Me, I brought the other black person. the
Yeah,
other black
Cassius,
person.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, how you remember?
I
Wow.
pay attention.
Wow.
That was a long time.
Damn,
ago.
damn.
That was
I
a
pay
long
attention.
time ago.
Yes. Oh my God, yo.
And because it was the weirdest thing at the end of Badass when we
How you
pulled our
just remember
phones up.
this? How do you just realize this?
It just,
And you decided to connect with me that day. That's how I got your phone number in my phone.
that's right. Because we each text each other one time, let's do something, can't wait to work with you, and then nothing for 4 years.
Cause when I came to Grant's office and they like
2
kind of
years.
walked me out.
Yeah. But you didn't know who I was. I was just another.
I came to Grant's office
Chubby
and to be a
security guard.
licensee.
Yeah.
For real, I went to his office and he treated me like they treated me like get the fuck out of here. But I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready. So I deserved to get walked out.
You
They just
see,
like walked
the
me out.
responsibility that you take on that is huge.
That story though is so big.
We got to tell
You
that.
gotta tell
People
all
got to know
day.
that.
I'm gonna take
You gotta tell that.
that video and I'm gonna send it to Grant.
Yeah, you gotta
I'm
tell
post it
that.
all on YouTube. That's true.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So, that being said,
Wow.
now what we need to do is we need to come up with a structure. A
Yes,
structure for training,
Yes,
a
we do.
structure for your meditation, and a structure for your first call that you have to make at this time. Like, the game starts and there's tip off. There's not tip off, and then everybody kind of walks onto the court, and then everybody gives each other a high five, and how was your weekend, and what your goals are. No, game starts. That's why you show up early. You warm up before the game. The game plan's already set, and it's done every day before the game starts. So, first question is, what time does the game start?
Today, I say 10
SW
a.m.
Empire.
I say 10 a.m.
10 a.m. the game starts. Good. Everybody write that down. 10 a.m. the game starts.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, who is running the sales team? Who's responsible for it? Who is the leader? Or are you going to take responsibility for right now?
I don't think I should take responsibility.
Okay? Who are you going to, like, in this room? Because I don't want to go over everything with him again right now. I just need to know who's in charge or who's responsible that if the team doesn't train, gets a communication from me.
John needs to
I'm sending him a.
Don't say you.
Yeah, I'm gonna send him.
About, I'm sure.
This
I gotta be
person,
at the office.
Why about
this person has to train.
Oh, he was John right here. He texted me.
Yeah, I just sent him a text.
John needed to do that.
Yes, John.
Okay,
does.
but can you call it and just like put him on speakerphone? Because I want him to be a part of this. Can somebody call him? Your phone's probably too busy to call him.
I sent him the link for the
Yeah,
Zoom.
John need to get back on that. That's what we was on
Yeah,
the game.
I sent him the link for the Zoom.
Call him.
Yeah, just put him on speakerphone right now.
You could call him because he actually texted me and I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay, but hurry back because I need your decision-making powers.
John needs to do that. John needs to get back on that.
I will.
That's fine.
And this is what I wanna do. I pay for that every month.
Yeah,
If they don't get on, they need to pay me for that.
okay.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay, but sales team, you can lay it down flat. Can you hear me okay, John?
Yep, I can hear you. Yep.
Okay, good. So the day starts, the game starts at 10 a.m. every morning. The game. That means tip off. That means I'm ready to make my first phone call. Okay?
Okay. Yep.
So that means that the training and the morning meeting needs to happen before 10 a.m.
That's what I was gonna tell you. She meant to say, when you said the game starts at 10, the training she wants to start at 10, not the game. That's what she meant to say.
I don't agree with that.
That's what she was saying. Yeah, she wrote down 10 a.m.
For the game.
No, not for the game. She kinda,
So what time do you guys want to start making phone calls?
That's what I'm saying. Like, can I say something?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. I make
Anything after that is too late in the day. Like
Yeah.
we got like I think we gotta change the culture a little bit about
Yeah.
what we do here. I tell her that
Well,
you know
I
I tell her that all the time, but
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like
see,
my phone
we-
calls go from the
It's-
time I wake
Yeah,
up to the time I go to
calls
sleep.
all day.
I can't speak for everybody
Yeah.
else.
Right. I
And then
understand.
I go home with the customer service phone. So I actually stopped work to do Cardone U when we were doing it at 11:15. I would stop selling or stop work to do Cardone U and then jump right back into it.
I got it. I understand. So I'll remember to smile, because it's easier when I smile.
Yeah, they turn red though.
I do. Sometimes purple. You know I'm serious when it goes purple. So here's the situation. We're gonna go.
Service phones, like the real phones, it'll be more better. So, cause Pinky has the phones.
Now you're on it. You're still getting the information. You're still getting the effect.
But
Yeah, that's fine.
we kind of is getting paid to meditate.
Okay.
Because in order to be everybody to be on the same page, we have to all have the same mindset. We have to
Okay.
be all in that same energy.
I understand.
And that what brings us
I get it.
us getting paid.
So,
meditate.
is your job to be on there and meditate, or is your job to be on there to get deals? It's not both.
I would say it's to get in alignment with Coach Stormy.
Yeah.
So that
Watch the game. Do they have the same responsibility as you do?
No.
Right. What's your responsibility if you're the player?
To play the game.
To play the game. Is it to watch the game?
No.
It's not your job to watch the game? It's your job to play. That's what you're getting paid to do, is to watch the game, score points, play defense, and perform.
Yes.
You're the players,
I would because
not the
if,
spectators.
if
Vanessa. Okay, good. Can Vanessa come in
Yeah,
here?
she can. Tell Vanessa to come here. You know, Vanessa would be a great person to do this. As a matter of fact, Vanessa would be great to kick off these meetings.
Let's do that. Okay, so we're putting a little structure in.
That's great.
Okay. Come on in, have a seat. Welcome.
Thank you,
You
thank
just
you.
appointed you a new job title, a new addition to your
This is gonna help you. You control everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. This is gonna give you a lot of control. Okay, because everybody's bought in on this.
Tell me.
So, I need an answer from you on the meditation. Is it mandatory for your team to be on the meditation, or is that for the people that just want to do more?
Just people that want to do.
Okay, good. So these are the Miami Heat players. Okay? She's the owner of the team, you're the head coach. Everybody shows up at one point to play the game, and the game starts on time. The game starts at 10 a.m. in the office every day. And if you cannot be on time, be early. Because on time is late and early is on time.
Exactly.
So everybody can come in, computers on, spreadsheets up, everything ready to go. And at 10:03, they start walking into this room, and at 10:05, you're gonna have a morning meeting. I'm gonna give you a link to our morning meeting so that you can see what our morning meeting looks like, and that way you're like, oh, okay, I get it. And all you do is go over the successes from the last day. Pinky sold a $3,800 flip kit. Good job, Pinky. And then you're gonna announce, and you announce the sales that everybody made that day. There's nothing derogatory. There's no negativity. There's no, yeah, but you didn't, fill out a paperwork right. None of that. It's only what are the successes. And we had this many people, new visitors to Instagram, this many new followers, whatever the successes are, and as many as you can get.
Love it.
Okay?
Love it. Yeah.
So, and I would do the list, and you're gonna say, hey, these are the successes that we're gonna go over, and then you're going to spend, that's gonna take 3 to 4 minutes, and then you have 12 minutes to review the
You
training.
gonna memorize all this?
Yeah, I'm remembering it. I love it.
Do you want to hear? Grab a piece
Don't
of
focus
it.
in
Yeah,
here.
go
Let me
ahead.
go grab it. Yeah. But I really love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay, good. So 10 a.m. At 10:01, you're late, and there needs to be a consequence for that.
$100.
There you go.
We need to get back to that.
And there needs to be a, like, You owe the $100.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, for real.
Consequence.
And here's the thing, they can still be on meditation. This meditation is over at 8. It's not gonna be at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I got you. At 10 o'clock, do you clock in, or is there a way to clock in?
No.
Okay, you'll know if somebody walks in at 10:01, you'll see them.
Of course.
I think it'll be like, got you. Okay, and then we'll go with the consequences for that. At 10:05, everyone's in this room. You can stand up, you can sit down, whatever you want to do. You're at the front of the room, and you're going to say some greeting, something. Good morning, Stormy Wellington team. Whatever it is, I'll let you guys create that. Something that's like it starts the day. And then you're going to say, this is you're going to go over the successes. She sold $3,800, she sold $7,500, she sold whatever they sold, announce the sales. And then maybe social media, how many new users, whatever that is. Okay? And then you're going to review the training that everybody did that day. So I need you to be on the training.
Okay, thank you. So we're starting our, so you want to kind of
Yeah. So John, he can hear me. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So the game starts at 10 a.m. each day. The game meaning you need to be at the office, ready to go. If you're not at the office and you're working from home, you need to be logged into a Zoom and also in the room. So everybody starts no matter what they're at the same time. If you cannot be on time, be early. Being on time is late. Being early is on time. At 10:05, we're going to come into the classroom. Do you call this the classroom? Mm-hmm. We're going to come into the classroom, and at 10:05, on the dot, Vanessa is going to start the meeting. She's going to figure out how she starts the meeting. Whatever you say, everybody's got to say it back. There's got to be an exchange of communication. Then she's going to announce all the wins and successes from the day before, whether it's who closed deals or how many more people started following Stormy, whatever that is. And then there's going to be...
So do you get that, John?
Yes.
So basically at 10 o'clock is only the great things that we did the day before, the production, how many flip kits we sold, how many people registered for, like whatever, how many flip kits we sold, how many people registered for a meeting, how many new followers
Yes.
we got, how many people joined the Girl My Hand community, like just getting everybody excited about what we did the day before. Like, anything that created, progress.
Exactly. Now you have to pull those reports before 10 a.m. You don't want to pull them.
That's gonna be good for me too. So John, between John and Vanessa, y'all will pull the reports and let everybody know, what happened. So that'd be y'all two communicating on that. You got that, John?
100%, I got it, yeah.
Okay, good. Then that'll take 3 or 4 minutes total. Then I want you to take the rest of, for 10:05 to 10:20, this is 15 total minutes. I want you to review the training that everyone trained on that morning, and everyone's going to train on the exact same training.
That's what I want to do. Like that. Like I do personal development at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I want my personal development to be Cardone You. How can we get it where like I don't know if this is something that John could do, but every morning at 6:30, one video link, is that possible? Like one link goes to everybody, or do we have to log in and do this? And how does that go?
So everyone's got to log in, and what I'll do is I'll do a relaunch with you guys so everybody sees it. I need to do it with Vanessa. We'll do the whole relaunch, but if we don't have the structure, doing that again is like.
No, I got that.
Doesn't matter. Okay, good.
But how do we all watch the same video? Is there a simplistic way to go to the same video?
Yeah. So this is John or Vanessa responsibility. Who wants this next responsibility?
The link one?
Okay, John. So John, this is what I want you to do. You got to create. Does everybody have iPhones here?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to create a group chat called Stormy Wellington Training. SW Training. Call it that and put everybody on it. Now the night before, not at 6:30 in the morning, the night before, after work around 6 o'clock when you end your day, you're going to send a text out saying tomorrow's Cardone University training will be in follow-up, the facts of follow-up, videos 1 through 4, which means you need to log in and see how long those lessons are. You want the lessons to be about 10 to 12 minutes. In follow-up, it's going to be about 4 lessons per day. Okay? And then at the end of the text, you're gonna say, lessons will vary, pay attention to the text. And you keep that template and you just send that same thing out every single night. You can also, to start it out, I'd send it at night and in the morning at 6 a.m. But John, that means you need to set an alarm for 6 o'clock to send that text to everybody, and you need to be the first one up and send it again in the morning. Okay? I'll re-show everybody
So
how
John,
to do it.
you gonna make sure you send us the video every night, you saying?
They're not gonna send a video. He's gonna tell you where you need to go and log in and watch it and take the test.
Oh,
But I'll re-show you how to do that.
okay.
We can do that tomorrow morning. We can. I'll make sure you know. But I'll do it with you, and I'll do it with the team. It'll only take 10 minutes. Okay. And then you're gonna say, all right, Pinky, what'd you get from the first video? She's gonna pull her notes out and go, well, what I got was that half of all salespeople never follow up, and 80% of the business is between the 5th and the 12th contact before they buy anything. And then Vanessa, your second question is, how will you apply that today?
I like that.
What did you learn? How will you apply that today? And then you ask somebody else, and then you ask somebody else. Okay, in video 2, and you just kind of keep time, and it's going to get to the point where they're just going to come in with the big win from the lessons today was this, and it will turn into a 10-minute discussion, and at 10:20, because you start at 10:05, you end the meeting. That is it. We're done. And everybody goes to work. Now, we will add role play in, but I don't want to add too much at one time. Showing up early, doing your training before that. That means your training has to be done before 10 a.m. You have to get a walk-in ready. So, for me, it's the first thing I do every morning. It's the first thing I grab.
It's inspirational first thing in the morning. It gives you ideas. You're most creative when you just woke up. A lot of people don't realize that's the best time to do it.
And instead of going to Snapchat and Instagram and LinkedIn and Facebook and Netflix and seeing Will Smith smack Chris Rock and Kanye break up with Kim, you're going, how can I close deals with my customers today? So that's online training. The average American spends 17 minutes watching social media videos before they get out of bed. So instead of that, we're going to change the channel and how do I get rich and wealthy and take care of my people?
Yes.
Okay?
I love it.
That's what we're really doing. Any questions on the new structure, on how we start the game?
I do have a question.
Yes.
The link for that Zoom for the people who are remote will be a recurring link?
I would do that. I just make one link at 10 a.m.
John and I'll give John a recurring just for this purpose.
And everybody put it in your calendars, 10:05 a.m. Whether you're on the link or you're here, you're in the game.
I would say this. I know that and this is for everybody in here. I know that some of y'all, you're in here for different reasons, but you all in here want to develop the seller's mentality, for real. And once you get submerged into the selling mentality, the adding value mentality, the supporting your customer mentality, not only would you serve more, add more value to the people, but you can earn more money too. So it's like everything is a domino effect. And even though we have not launched the Awakening yet, and I haven't launched it yet because I don't know if you know my 10X new merger that may be happening. Do you know about that?
I don't, but you can tell me.
Oh, so yeah, girl, hold my hand. All of my training in Stormy, Wellington, we haven't got to the paperwork yet.
It's going into Cardone University.
I may be joining 10X. Like I may be one of the circles in the universe. So like Gary 10X stages.
That's the right choice.
Girl, hold my hand. Yeah, I'm very excited about it. So I'm going tomorrow to Brandy's mastermind. I'm flying with them on their private.
Oh, you going to
I'm moving up in the world.
All right.
So that's why I launched the Awakening.
I'm not gonna be able to go and do the sales execution workshop, but Steve will be out there.
Okay, yeah, that's why I haven't announced the Awakening yet. But it's not about. I think that we have to learn how to proper plan and prevent some piss poor performance. Like, don't wait till the Awakening. Like, literally, the Awakening is gonna happen. It's not a debate. I'm just waiting to decide or see what direction we're gonna move in. So when we launch the Awakening, it will be the Awakening 10X. you know. But don't wait to sharpen up your skills. I'm gonna tell you right now, nobody makes more than a skilled salesperson. And the word salesperson is looked down upon, but that's really who I am. I'm a person that adds a lot of value, but I sell.
Yeah.
You add value all day long, but
You're
you
not
ain't
gonna
selling
get paid.
nothing, you ain't getting no damn money. So I think that moving in this direction now, being prepared now, I mean, like, for example, she'll check $81,000 from the awakening because she understands that she's bought into the vision. But imagine you learning the skill set to sell. Now you can sell everything. And just so y'all know, like, in the next 30 days or less, I'm gonna be launching a lot of things that y'all can make money off of. Like, you'll be able to sell as well. So don't feel like this doesn't apply to me. No, everybody. And that's another thing I do want you to kind of touch on, not now, but before you leave. Like, everybody sells. Elena's assistant sells. Everybody sells. I don't know if there's a rule or what, but it makes sense. How do you work for some company that allows you to sell, but you don't sell? Because there's somewhere that you don't believe.
It's this simple. We walk in, Grant instructs HR to tell you, you will not get a raise here unless you bring money to the company. And you bring money to the company by closing deals. Now, you have every opportunity. You have all the training. You're gonna meet people that are gonna buy things. You're gonna be connected. We're gonna provide leads for you and opportunities. But don't come to me and ask for a raise. You give your own raise by closing a deal.
Right.
Listen, I don't know which one of y'all says, I don't know if it was some girl, she like 22 years old. Somebody, I don't know if it's Elena, Grant, some girl, a young girl, 22. She did like $250,000 last year in sales.
Victoria.
She's how old? 20?
She had 23 years old.
Who assistant
Colombian
is she?
girl. She's
Yes.
not an assistant. She was a front door girl. She was the receptionist.
I love it.
Wow.
I
But
love
point
it.
of contact.
Yeah, she's the one.
It ain't even just a
Thanks
point
for
of
calling.
contact. It's her sales acumen and her belief.
And her training.
It's her sales acumen and her belief and her training. $250,000. She's a front desk.
She's a receptionist. She's the one that picks up the phone to transfer the calls to everybody else.
How's she doing that? It's crazy.
Well,
We
it's
need to bring
because
her
she.
here one day.
Thanks for calling Grant Cardone's office. What can I get you information on? Everybody answers the phone the exact same way, and they go, "I've got a problem." And
Right.
she's like, "Oh,
And
really?
I got a solution.
Oh yeah." She was not transferring it if it's a deal.
Right.
$250,000.
Smart.
Hold on.
She keeps the call. Yeah.
Hey, Kara.
That's
Okay.
smart.
She sells tickets. She can't sell Cardone University. That comes to me, but she can sell. She did that selling tickets.
Let me, can I text you? Can I text it to you? Can I get?
Yep, send it to me, text.
Okay, I'll do it now.
So
Thank
So,
you.
Dave, what do you think about part of the whole personal development?
I need a consequence if everybody's in agreement. I need a consequence if the training's not done. This is my idea. We take a 90-day period of time. 1 quarter. We've got quarter 2 right now. The first time it's not done, and I'm going to show Vanessa how to pull the reports at 10 o'clock, you're going to know. It's either done or it's not done. It's not kind of done. You're pregnant or you're not pregnant. You're not kind of pregnant. Right?
Kind of great.
Right. The first time it's not done, I suggest an email from Vanessa. Training is to be done each day. Tell me how you will make sure this happens. And you put the responsibility on them, not a punishment. You put the responsibility on them. Like, you need to bring the black people. How are you going to do that? Okay? Second time it happens, then it's a write-up. Third time it happens, they're sent home and they don't get leads.
You need to pay.
Oh, go ahead.
These people feel we.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, whatever you think.
Like one time, I think Trina had to pay like $400 or $500 for being late.
God damn, you must make a lot of money.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Has had to pay. And then Vicky was late, and then they stopped being late once he had to pay.
Okay, then let's do that. So first time is a reminder.
He asked in the apartments.
So first time is a reminder. The second time is $100.
Yeah,
The third time is how much?
$100.
No. It's gotta be.
Gotta go up.
It's gotta be
They gotta do
stronger.
it. The third time your ass is getting fired.
Okay.
Firing people now. I like to fire people.
I see that.
Yeah, I learned it from Grant. You know, Grant told
Oh,
me
yeah.
one day, he said, the quicker you learn to get rid of people, the faster you're gonna grow.
Yeah.
He said, stop falling in love with people. They're like us if they come every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Get rid of them.
What's it
I've
called?
been there for 9 years, so I'm more than a bus. But it's true. There's
None of
only
your business.
there's yeah, that's it all the time. And I do what's right, and I'm not late, and I do my training, and I perform and I produce.
If you miss 3 times, something wrong.
Okay,
Well,
good.
this lack of accountability, like if you're gonna miss 3 times and we're giving you a resource for you to be better and
Yeah.
and elevate yourself and you're not showing up, why should we have the patience?
Happen through this office. A lot of great things.
Thank you for trusting me.
Yeah,
I
thank
always
you.
get emotional with you.
Really?
Every time, just because of how proud I am.
Thank you.
And now we know where we came from. That first
That's
time.
crazy. You got it. Tell them how we met. Please.
So it's 2018. We're at a boot camp. You guys have been to the boot camp.
Yes, of course.
This is way back. 6 years ago?
No.
No,
This was like
2018. What year is it? Yeah.
It's 4 years ago.
4 years ago. And it's right towards the end on Sunday. And Sherry and Todd and Jared are all on stage and we're doing the wrap up. And she's in the way back on the left and nobody's sitting around her. She's in this orange suit, right? And she raises her hand as a question and she gets up and she says, "Where's all the black people? How come there's no black people here?" She was pissed, mad. And I was like, "Yeah, that's a good question." And Sherry starts to say something and Grant is off the stage. He grabs the microphone and says, "Yeah, how come there's no black people here? Why didn't you bring anybody with you?"
Yep.
And puts the responsibility back
That's
on
your
her.
fault.
Yep.
He said, I promoted to the same people. How many Colombians in the house?
Yes, he did.
Colombians, yeah. How many Chinese people? Yeah. How many Cubans? Yeah. He's like, how many black people? And there was 3 in the audience.
Yep.
She was one of them.
Yep.
And he said, I need you to bring them with you and put the responsibility back on her. And then what happened? And what happened?
4 years later, 3 years later, I brought the black people.
That's
baby.
right. And you were
I'm still bringing the black people.
and on stage.
And on stage.
And
I'm
what
not
happened
done.
there? What did you tell yourself that day?
At that event, I decided to take responsibility, and it's true. I'm happy he put it back on me because I really did feel like it was his fault for real.
Mm-hmm.
But when he answered accurately, I felt like, why didn't I bring any more black people? And I took it personal. Like I need to bring some more black people. That day was the day I decided that I was going to get more intertwined, and that I was going to be responsible for bringing more black people. I literally made that decision, and so now when I come to the events and I see black people, I talk to them in some way somehow. They're like, I heard you on this, I saw you on this, and I feel like grateful that I'm starting to create more. And it's not Grant's fault why we're not there. Like I told you in the room,
Yeah.
Grant has always had the soul. I never felt uncomfortable in the room with him. Like even at that meeting, he would play a lot of Jay-Z and Kanye West. So I knew that he was soulful, But as I told you in there, they're not gonna come until they see us there.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So I am the one who feels responsible that I'm gonna start doing what I gotta do so I could make a bigger presence and attract and invite more of us there.
You also made another postulate that day too, that you were going to do something else, speak somewhere.
Oh, I said I'm gonna speak at GrowthCon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said I'll be speaking at
Wow.
at
What a
that event.
stage, man.
At that event, I said I'll be speaking at GrowthCon. This was 2018.
Wow.
It's still, and here's the interesting part. So when the Tennis Ladies event that I told you about, right?
Yes.
The badass.
Badass Tennis Ladies, badass event where I paid the $25,000. I brought my 5 girlfriends with me, right? Dave.
Was that with the when you were shooting and everything?
Yeah.
Yes, it was the guns.
Yeah.
So Dave, I'm like, give me your phone number, and I go to put his number in my phone, and I already had his number. We didn't realize that. So he was 30
you
pounds.
had met in 18.
Thank you. I didn't know that was him. The fat white guy that was sitting behind me. And he didn't know it was me, the fat black girl with the ball. Because I had low hair.
Yeah.
I couldn't afford any hair. No weave. My hair was really short. Remember, I told you today, this is so true. Look how accurate this is. I shaved my hair off. I was about 40 pounds heavier. So he didn't know I was the same girl. And we didn't even know it that day. It wasn't until 2 days he finally put it together how I had his phone number already.
Because we looked at each other and and we had texted each other.
We did.
I was like, how do you and I know each other? And we were both like, it was weird.
And we still couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
Today he said, this
Today.
is how we know each other.
Yeah.
Then I asked him, I said, how come my first customer service, the guy who sold to me,
Kelvin.
didn't sell to me and
Oh,
follow up.
Kelvin, he's good.
But now Dave is my guy. Tell him what Kelvin told you.
Well, Kelvin said, yeah, I was the first one that sold her a ticket and back. She was the girl who did that. And it was like, it just all hit me. I was like, that's how I know her. And then he goes, she's powerful, man. She's kind of angry sometimes. And I don't know. I was like, yeah, she's angry. But she's not really angry. She's just excited and strong.
And
Yeah, she has passion.
Yeah.
I'm like that too.
And you don't know how to handle women like that. You let them be powerful and strong. You let them be who they are. And he was like, oh, that sent him off as on my walk over. He was like, just let a powerful woman be powerful. I'm like, yeah, just let her be who she is and agree with her, service her, give her what she needs, just like anybody, man, woman, child, give them what they need. I learned that from you.
Yep.
And so now our connection went deeper.
Yep.
Like,
and I remember him sitting behind me. I do. But in my mind, it was the fat white guy. Now he's the muscular. For real, it's crazy. I remember in my mind, it's fat white guy.
yeah, I did not know it was you because you were
Fat black girl.
Exactly. Yeah, and man too. She's an angry fat black woman.
Yeah. And I told you guys on the stage it was 3 black people. It was me, the other black person. I brought them.
Yeah.
With me sitting next to me, and it was like a security. I told you, I think it's a true story.
Okay.
Wow. It's crazy. Like this is just life is so beautiful if you make it beautiful. You know?
Yeah, it is.
We should all take a picture together.
Yes.
Let's do it, baby.
We gotta do the 10X family.
Okay. Put the girls in the way.
I saw a picture with you and you was excited. So
I gotta
how many
touch
days
it.
a week you do that?
Right now it's 2, like Wednesdays and Fridays.
Why do you do it so much? Is it fun? You trying to get you a Spanish lady?
Yes.
Is that really what
It's
it is?
fun and I want a Spanish woman.
Look, man.
I'm also studying Spanish.
So you really want to let me know.
Okay. Oh, y además tienes buen acento.
Gracias. So yeah. You like brown people too, right?
You get some of our hair grow on him.
Oh my God. No. Just,
That's too late, honey.
I look good, Paul.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. Because you saw me, I had hair too.
You look like an old fat white guy.
Yeah, I was an old fat white guy. I just turned 40. I'm 45 now.
Oh, you look 45.
Yeah.
You look good. You reversed.
I don't look 45.
Look, stud. You're a stud. For real. That's amazing.
And I'm not even near where I'm supposed to be.
So were you a part of the 10X family then? Or were you
Yeah,
just a guest?
I've been with Grant for 9 years. I went on stage that day and handled objections for an hour and a half. And I didn't know I was going to do that.
Wow.
Me and Steve, they said, Grant goes, hey, where's my guys at? We went on stage for an hour and a half and took objections from the audience.
I remember.
Yeah.
That's crazy how things work. When are you guys going back home?
We're flying Sunday. We just flew in today, yeah. We're going to do the real estate conference.
All right, guys, I'm going to run.
See you later. See you later.
Can you send all of that?
And you can send. Sure. Oh, there we go. And you can send it to me.
One without me.
Yeah. Yes, I can't wait. I'm flying with them and everything. I'm excited.
That's good. That's good.
Yes,
How long
great.
does it take? Like 10 minutes, right?
I mean, commercial is like an hour.
Okay.
45 minutes, so it's going to be fast.
So you're flying in this plane or on the chopper?
I don't know. It's Brandon and Natalie's plane.
Oh, Brandon and Natalie. Okay.
I'm flying with them on their day.
That's good.
I need to get me mine.
Say hi to them, okay?
I will. I'm going to tell them we met.
Okay.
Thank you. Send me the pictures, please.
Yes.
All right, be